Hi, my name's John Caskey. I own a 1971 modified Ford Bronco.
How's it going, guys? Matt here with the Car Show guys, and we have kind of a unique episode for you this time around. So this is a good buddy of mine, John Caskey, and I'm going to let him tell you the story about how he came across this sweet shoebox Bronco. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. You're going to get to see how cool it is, and you're going to see why this is a little different, because this is a car that he bought, put a lot of time, put a lot of money into, and then he just wants to sell it. It's not really anything special to him. He had a little bit of fun with it as far as like driving it around town, but I'm going to let him, like I said, tell you in this episode. So sit back and enjoy. I think you're going to like this one. It's kind of a unique twist on it, and you know how hot these Broncos are, how popular they are now. And this one is, let's just say it's modified. So go ahead, check it out, and we'll see you when you're done.
Matt and I were actually working on his Bronco, and we were looking for a little help, and we stumbled into one of our automotive shops in town and just happened to talk to the guy, and he mentioned his brother-in-law knew a guy in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan that had some Broncos for sale. So Matt and I started chasing these down, made some phone calls, met with the brother-in-law, made a phone call to the UP, got a hold of the guy with the Broncos, and set up a time that we drive up to the UP to look at them. So we drove to the UP, we kind of knew what they wanted for him, and we scoped him out, and he had 3, and we bought all 3. And so we brought them home one by one, and mine was the last one to come home. Then, once I got it home, my plan was just to buy it and sell it. But after I started looking at it, I saw some things I wanted to change and make it look a little nicer. And as time went on, I kept finding more things, and just little things to make it look prettier, run better. I rebuilt the car, I put a custom vent exhaust system on it. So I think this would be a pretty awesome car for somebody who wanted to jump in it and run to the beach for the day, hop in it and go to the dunes for the day, maybe take the weekend to go up to the 2 tracks on Drummond Island. But I think it's going to be an awesome vehicle for somebody who wants to just cruise around town and show it off. Just to recap some of the things I've done, I put brand new carpeting in. We made a custom hitch for it with the step plate to get in it. We modified the roll bar so you could walk in and sit down. We added new seat belts. We added a new dashboard bumper bar in the front. Brand new tires all the way around, all 5 tires. Brand new mirrors, rear view, side view. I added a custom LED light bar. All new logos. Probably should turn the light bar on for him, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Make sure you guys have your sunglasses on. So whoever gets this car, I think, is going to be really happy. I've gone through it. I've made sure everything I can do is done so that when someone purchases it, they won't have to rebuild the carburetor. I put a brand new carburetor on. They won't have to monkey with the motor. It runs super clean. New distributor cap, new wires, new plugs. I just want it to be something I feel comfortable and safe driving, and I know whoever gets it is going to feel that way when they buy it.
What did I tell you guys? That one was a little bit different. So, and John told you the story. It was just, honestly, just a crazy example of how if you're out looking, those cars are still out there, and you know how these Broncos have just kind of blown up. And I don't know if it was because of the new Bronco coming out, or just because, I mean, let's face it, they are really cool. So I don't know if John explained it all the way, but we just got into a whole mess of Broncos, and they were around our area. We live in Michigan, so they were around our area. And the guy who owned them was just an amazing guy. He just wanted to get rid of them. He had them forever. He actually said he had 13 of those early, Broncos, and he used them up where he was from as they were good trail runners. So they have a short wheelbase. They can get in and out. A lot of guys will use those Broncos as snow plows. They're great for that. They got the 4-wheel drive. And so now what you're starting to see is that as they gain popularity, people are fixing them up. People are putting in new engines, and they're selling for quite a bit of money. And I mean, if you're not familiar with how fast they're selling and how much they're going for, do a little research and you'll see they're insane. As John probably told you, I had 3 of them, and I managed to flip them very quickly. We fixed them up, and that's not what I do. That's not my job. That's not, I don't usually do that. I appreciate those old cars, and every once in a while when I get a chance to to pick one up that I haven't had before, I try to do that, and then get it running, get it solid and reliable, get it on the road, and then let someone else have a chance to, experience those as well. And so that's what John's trying to do with this one. So he didn't say this, but I'm going to. If you think that that is a cool Bronco, which I think it is, and it's something that you want to own, then shoot a comment in the comments. And I don't normally do this, but this is for a friend. So and again, you're never going to see us do this again on this channel where we're selling a Bronco for someone, but this one's for a friend. So if it's something that you like, let me know, shoot me an email, and we'll get you figured out there with John and all of that. So we've got a lot more stuff coming to you. As my dad said, he's going down to Florida. He's already got things lined up down there. I was lucky enough to be able to get an invite to the Detroit Autorama this year. And so I'm going to take a ton of footage down there and share it with you. I hope you enjoy it. That's coming up in February, right around the tail end of February. And we've got a few people that we met over the course of while we were doing these shows that reached out to us. They lived around us. And so we're really excited to be able to get something for them and then share their story with you and share their cars with you as well. We look forward to seeing a lot of new cars. And so if I don't hear from you in the comments, I'll see you at the show.